The G1 Climax Day 5, the third night of Block A, is in the books, and it's time for my review of the show, as we have Kenta vs. Lance Archer, the first of the 5 block tournament matchups of the day here at Cork and Hall, the first of the 3 shows here at Cork and Hall, as leg kicks from Kenta, trying to chop down the big tree that is Lance Archer. Archer runs him over, as Archer chokeslams Kenta off the apron to the floor, but the U.S. Young Lions catch him. Archer then hits a running cannonball senton off the apron to the floor, taking out everyone, really, popping the crowd. A huge crowd came alive for that pounce from Lance Archer. Kenta with a Yakuza kick, with Yakuza kicks, as that takes Archer down to one knee. Archer runs off the ropes. Kenta hits a snap power slam. That was awesome. Springboard dropkick from Kenta, followed up with a running Yakuza kicks in the corner. Kenta hits his running hesitation basement drop kick in the corner. Top rope double foot stomp from Kenta. Archer kicks out at 2. Archer catches Kenta, slams him, and Kenta kicks out at 2. Archer floors him as Kenta counters the blackout with a sleeper hold. PK kick from Kenta. Archer counters the GTS with an iron claw. Muscle buster from Lance Archer. Kenta kicks out at 2. Cork and Hall coming, getting behind Lance Archer too at that point too. That was pretty impressive. Didn't think that would happen, for sure. As a powerbomb from Archer, Kenta kicks out at 2. Awesome spot with Kenta countering the chokeslam with a triangle hold. That was perfectly done. As transitions into the crossface, and Lance Archer taps out. Another good match from Lance Archer. This man has turned it around at the right fucking time. Also, it helps the talent he's in the ring with too. But I mean, it takes two. It takes two to have a great match, and he's doing his part. And 0 for 1 for the predictions wise. Not a good start. But Archer gets his first loss to the G1. Kenta's still going strong, undefeated, 3-0. As really underestimated Kenta's run. As they kind of talked about in the comments of the preview of the G1, kind of like, really? You only having Kenta, not really doing a whole lot? And I just didn't, with really Tanahashi, that was kind of more of a toss-up. But really, really should have had to beat Lance Archer. That was kind of a thing. Because at that point, I had Archer going like 3-0 to start off the tournament. That would have been a little weird. But, I'll stand with the Tanahashi match getting it wrong. But the Archer won. I should have Kenta win. That's just, that's my bad on that one. As Evil vs. Sonata, the next match of the LIJ tag team members going at it. As really the stablemates too. But Sonata goes for a top rope moonsault early on in the match. As, rolls out of the way, lands on his feet. Evil powers out of a Paradise Lock attempt. Evil tries to lock in the sharpshooter as Sonata again tries to lock in a Paradise Lock. Evil gets out of it. Evil locks in a Paradise Lock on Sonata. Crowd kind of, pops for it. Didn't figure it'd be a bigger pop, maybe just because it's Cork and Hall and it's kind of small. You don't really expect a big ovation, but it felt like that building gets really, when it's at a fever pitch, it can get really at a fever pitch. So really, I just don't think they really cared for the spot. To be honest, the Sonata was a Paradise Lock using the bottom ropes. High angle back suplex from Sonata. Springboard drop kick from Sonata. As Magic Killer using the referee. A fun little spot. Top rope superplex from Evil. Sonata kicks out at 2. Everything is Evil from Sonata. Evil kicks out at 2. Backbreaker goes for a top rope moonsault. Evil gets his knees up. Elbow and chops combinations from Evil. Dragon suplex from Sonata. Evil kicks out at 2. A dragon sleeper from Sonata. Evil gets out of it. Small package from Evil. Sonata kicks out at 2. Darkness falls from Evil. Sonata kicks out. Small package from Sonata. Evil kicks out. Layered from Evil. Everything is Evil. And Evil picks up the win. They had some fun spots doing each other's moves. The assisted Magic Killer using the ref was fun. It was 1 out of 2 predictions wise. As hopefully we'll get back on track. As Bad Luck Fale vs. Kazuchika Okada. Fale brings Okada out from the back, jump starting the match. Fale with a body splash. Okada kicks out at 2. Chase Owens trips Okada up, holding Okada's arms back, opening him up for Jato's kendo stick. Couple of shots to the chest as high angle backdrop from Fale. Okada with a Tope Gangiro to the floor, taking out Fale, Chase Owens, and Jato. Over the shoulder neck break on the knee from Okada. That's a big man to be picking up to do that. That could have ended very badly. Top rope elbow drop from Okada. Goes for the Rainmaker. Fale grabs Red Shoes and throws him into Okada. Chase Owens gets involved, beating down Okada. Grenade from Fale. Okada drops down from the Bad Luck Fall. drop kick to the back of the head, takes out Chase Owens. Jado hits Okada with a kendo stick as, Fale tries to run into Okada while Jado's holding him. And Fale just runs into Jado. Okada drops down, hooks the legs of Fale, and he gets the win. Post-match, you see Okada hit a drop kick, sending up Fale to the floor. 2 out of 3 predictions-wise, that went about as good as I thought it would be for Battle Fale and Okada. Really, their matches, as far as like peak interest and excitement, that's definitely went downhill since their title match. And really, because you just know that it's never going to happen again, where Fale is going to really be a main contender for Okada being the big monster of New Japan anymore. As Hiroshi Tanahashi versus Zack Sabre Jr., the next match, both guys winless up to this point. Someone's got to win. Tanahashi drops down from an abdominal stretch into a roll-up. Zack kicks out. Both guys trade roll-up spots. They kick out of each attempt. Octopus stretch from Zack Sabre Jr. Sling blade from Tanahashi. Cross armbar from Zack Sabre Jr. A sling blade from Tanahashi. Zack Sabre Jr. kicks out at 2. High fly flow off the top rope to a standing Zack Sabre Jr. Goes for another high fly flow. Zack gets his knees up. Locks in a triangle hold. Tanahashi counters with a jackknife pin, and he gets the win. The Ace gets his first win in a surprising fashion. 2 out of 4 predictions wise, I went with Zack Sabre Jr. I really think that could have went either way. I'd stick with the Zack Sabre Jr. win, because I figured at this point, Tanahashi needs that win to kind of catapult him into the top regime of things. But if he went like 0 for 3, he could still make it back and still finish positive for the tournament. So it was either way. But Zack Sabre Jr. still winless. I'm sure he'll get a win here, probably the next A-Block show. As we go to the main event, it's going to come down to me getting a positive record here, if I get this right, as main event time. And what a fucking main event this is going to be. Kota Ibushi versus Will Ospreay. Court pretty split on Ospreay and Ibushi during the intros. Ospreay slams Ibushi's leg onto the apron. Ospreay throws Ibushi's legs into the ring post a couple of times. Ibushi locks in a cravat hold. She kind of hammer him down. Ospreay trying to control him. As a back handspring overhead kick from Ospreay. Snap power slam from Ibushi. Goes for the middle rope. Moonsault. Ospreay gets out of the way. A Sasuke special from Ospreay. Ibushi counters the back handspring elbow with a huge German suplex. They trade some forearm shots. Ibushi strike combinations. Goes for a moonsault, and Ospreay rolls out of the way. Crazy axe guillotine driver from Ibushi. Drops him right on his fucking head. That was crazy. Sit out powerbomb from Ibushi. Ospreay kicks out a 2. Cheeky Nando spot from Ospreay. Wheelbarrow driver attempt from Will Ospreay gets countered, or from Ibushi rather, gets countered with a roll up from Ospreay. Ibushi kicks out. Twisting sit out powerbomb from Ospreay. Ibushi kicks out a fucking 2.99. That was more of like the weird angle for Ospreay to, or Ibushi rather, to kick out of. But that was crazy stuff. A twisting sit-out powerbomb. That's just something you'd see like in a video game or something. Awesome camera shot of Ospreay hanging upside down in the trio roll with Ibushi getting right in his face. They trade some shots, trade some palm strikes, trade some shots. As a kick from Ibushi sends Ospreay off the turnbuckle, falling onto the apron. The outside-inside German suplex spot from Ibushi. Ospreay hits the swift blade elbow. Spinning axe kick from Ospreay. Ospreay hits a Os cutter. Standing Spanish fly from Ospreay. Ibushi counters back, hits the standing Laird. Fucking murders him with it. Falls up with a boombaye. Ospreay kicks out of 2. Kamagori from Ibushi, and he gets the win. Great stuff there. Ibushi gets his first win of the G1 Climax, and he avenges his Wrestle Kingdom loss from Ospreay there. 3 out of 5 predictions wise, I'll take it. Match of the night for sure was Ibushi and Ospreay. That was good stuff, great stuff. As Kenta versus Archer was good. Zack Sabre Jr. and Tanahashi was good. Evil tonight was decent. It could have been better. You could tell they don't really click as really like opponents. That's more of just them not really having a story and them being inexperienced against each other. Like them doing their spots against each other. Having Sonata hit Everything is Evil and kind of seeing Evil locking in a Paradise Lock. That was fun stuff, but really the crowd didn't really care for it. At least I thought they did. Maybe they did. As that was just kind of my thing, but it was a decent match altogether. It's kind of forgettable for the most part. As Okada and Fale was quick and painless, so that was that. It's about as good as I thought it was gonna be. All in all, a good start to the Court and All shows. As that will do it for my review of the show. of the G1 Climax here of Day 5, as I will catch you guys tomorrow for my review of Day 6. Take care, everyone.